up lots of forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs rain. You find your fortune falling all over town, all over town, all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is
Welcome everybody to Rancho Campana High School's 2025 graduation. If everybody could please take a seat now, silence your cell phones, and close any umbrellas. We're about to get started.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of colors presented by Hueneme High School NJROTC and the national anthem by our very own Ren Reese.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
That was beautiful, Ren. Audience, please be seated. Welcome, family, friends, staff, and faculty to Rancho Copana High School's 2025 graduation ceremony. On behalf of all our graduates, we would like to thank everyone who has helped us along the way. We couldn't have done it without you. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you and enjoy the ceremony.
Class of 2025, you may now be seated. We practiced that a lot. Parents, family, friends, and community members, I'm Brian Martin, proud principal of Rancho Copana High School, and I would like to wish you a good afternoon and welcome you to our 8th annual commencement ceremony. Today we will be presenting to you the class of 2025. The graduates sitting here today have demonstrated grace and dignity over the last 4 years. And Rancho Copana would like to welcome our distinguished guests from the Oxnard Union High School District Board. School board members are elected by the community to provide leadership and citizen oversight for our school district. The role of the school board is to ensure that the district is responsive to the values and priorities of the community and to provide each student what they need to be college ready and career prepared. Please welcome Ms. Elizabeth Botello and Dr. Mari Estrada. Ms. Patello was elected to the board in 2020. Ms. Patello is an educator and administrator. She's currently a middle school principal in Oxnard. She previously served as an English teacher, journalism advisor, and ASB director at Oxnard High School. Raised in Southern California, Ms. Patello is a graduate of UC Irvine, UC Berkeley, and UCLA. Trustee Patello lives in Oxnard with her family. Dr. Maria Estrada was elected to the board in 2024. A Camarillo resident and mother of 2 Camarillo High School graduates, she has over a decade of experience in higher education, specializing in workforce development, career pathways, and early childhood education. She holds a PhD in education from the University of California, Santa Barbara, go Gauchos. Stays up to date on K-12 education policy. Currently, she serves as director of bachelor's degree programs at Moorpark College and teaches at CSU Channel Islands and Fresno City College, emphasizing the connection between education and workforce opportunities. Dr. Estrada is dedicated to fostering partnerships with the district, businesses, community organizations, and families to support student success and student well-being. And representing the Oxnard Union High School District Administration, please welcome Dr. Tom McCoy, Superintendent. And Richard Urias, Assistant Superintendent of Business Services. And Dr. Darlene Garcia, Director of Special Education. Seated in the first row today are our top academic scholars who earned the highest grade point average during their academic career at Rancho Campana High School. The class of 2025 has a total of 13 valedictorians. To the top 10 valedictorians, please stand to be recognized. Top 10 valedictorians, please be seated. That's not an easy accomplishment. Congratulations to you guys. We also have several students who've earned the California State Seal of Biliteracy. If you earned the seal, please stand. Congratulations on a great accomplishment. Please be seated. Students in Rancho have an opportunity to earn an academy cord by successfully completing a rigorous course of study and completing all other requirements. All students wearing purple cords have earned that certification from the academy they belong to. And as always here, today's ceremony would not be complete without student voices. The students selected to speak today were chosen by a committee and represent the unique class of 2025 and our immense talent. To start us off, I'm pleased to introduce Emerson Singleton, our first student speaker.
It's always been a really interesting experience telling people I do not attend Chem High, but that new small school behind the library. I think that's a common Rancho thing. We all go to a small artsy school with only around 850 students, which is always fun to bring up. I've had clients at my work compare how their graduating class was around 1,000 people and laugh over how our population doesn't even reach that number. But what people don't realize often is that by going to that small art school, you get to see everything up close. The things that separate us from each other, the things that could drive us all apart, they make us unique as students. Even better is attending a little high school with split academies, where kids make different choices from each other just by enrolling in the same school. Before even attending here, some of us came from different middle schools, some of you in Camarillo and some of you in Oxnard, or even elsewhere. Some of us did the bridge program before the year started, and some of us didn't even attend the school until later in our high school career. In just these first few weeks, we all made different decisions. So, what? Emerson, we're all different from each other? We must hate each other, huh? That's harsh. No, I don't mean to tell you all aren't alike, quite the opposite. Because if you think about it right now, where are we all sitting? Every student gets to have their own viewpoints on how they see the school. In all my 4 years of high school, I did sports, like other students and unlike others. That was one of my differences. But being at Chem High and being at the pool almost every day showed me the difference between a small, populated campus and an overwhelmingly crowded campus. People didn't know each other. I listened in on conversations between my teammates, and even for 4 years, I thought the level of unfamiliarity among people was striking. I talked to Rancho girls on the team, hi Wendy, hi Allison, the few of us, and we all just understood things easily. People, subjects, just Rancho things. I bring this up because I think people take what we have been offered for granted, a first look at an actual community. I don't think there's another school so welcoming. Between the pathways for students into engineering, medical sciences, and arts, there's so much more to us beyond our academies. There are clubs, like Wellness Peers, for example. Through MedSci, I have worked with the engineering kids, and through Wellness Peers, I have worked with the art department kids. And I know our honors engineering kids have been helping out with their theater department with Little Shop of Horrors. We are all incredibly intertwined the more you look into it. Please mind this quick ramble, but we get together for Rancho Palooza, formal dances, Wellness Mondays and Nights, my expertise, our rallies, Monty's Clinic, art pop, dance shows, theater shows such as Little Shop, band concerts, and more. But just these few events have such turnouts and participation from almost everyone. Our school is so interconnected that there are also places heavily influenced by Rancho outside of our school, like Converse Street. All of these things are run by different people, from honor roll students to those struggling with their grades, but Rancho has been a place we can come together despite it, even encouraged to help each other. When I started school here, I didn't think I belonged. I bounced from group to group, and I know a lot of people who did that too. Of course, that's common with freshmen, weird teenagers and that finding yourself and where you belong. But it was hard for a lot of us. But I found my people, and we were different. My friends, bless their hearts, had great grades, motivations, and by the looks of it, I was repeating math the next year. I kept considering myself different, unable to be academic, unable to get along with those in honors and even APs, unable to be a true Rancho kid. And I thought about transferring. But my friends and teachers encouraged me to do better. And with the school being so small, I got the help I needed directly. Going off my topic for just a second more, but I wouldn't be on the stage without the support from two specific people. Isabella Molina, you made me a better person through your kindness and friendship, and a better student through everything you had the patience to teach me. And Mr. Creech, who always supported me and taught me that my opinion does in fact matter, and I can stand up for what I believe in. Now at Rancho, we all can agree you get to know your teachers better, and you can wave down your favorite teacher later. I'm trying to get to my point still. Which is that no matter what differences lay between us, all of our choices up to this point has led us all to one moment, our graduation. We are all together, and there's a unity because of our long 4 years of building this community. Our community is so different from others because of how small our school is and how great our school is connecting us to each other. I know most schools you can't walk in the hallways without an ounce of shame, but here, this community tries so hard to make everyone feel welcome, and its efforts are felt. We are all the same, especially at this moment, but we are all so different, and I've always loved that you can see that at the school. I am sure lots of people can agree with me. Despite personally not feeling like I am the best of the best, the top student, the face of what education is supposed to be, I still feel like I belong. We have this last moment together. We will be splitting paths now onto different lives with or without each other, not one person the same. Like how it was at the beginning. No matter what choices you made, who you were friends with or what classes you chose, who you liked and who you hated, the really bad mistakes or the great accomplishments, you are all sitting in the exact same place, equal-headed and onwards to paths of greatness. We all did it. With that, our last moment, I loved being different with you guys. I loved being Rancho kids with you guys. I loved being a monarch. And I hope you guys can all say the same or think differently, because it's your choice now, like it always has been. Next up, I'd like to introduce Morgan, or in your programs, how it's spelled, Mogan Wilkinson. Good afternoon, or morning, I guess. Wow, it is so surreal to be standing here at this podium looking at all of you. This is a moment that we've all been excited about for 4 years, and I'm so happy to be here. Over the course of 4 years, I've volunteered over 1,270 hours of my time to charity, loaded my schedule with AP and honors courses, and worked multiple after-school jobs. To my fellow students, I'm sure these metrics are sounding very familiar to you, as they most likely mirror your own schedules. To family and friends, look around. This is an impressive group of kids in front of you. If there's one notable thing about Rancho Copana, it's the student body's motivation and academic drive. After 4 years, we are high school pros, but that time is ending. As we move on from Rancho, we are all going on our own separate paths, with some of us starting right away at a four-year university, some at trade school, and others taking a gap year. No matter which path is taken, I wholeheartedly believe that each and every one of you will be successful in whatever you pursue. This being said, sometimes we get so focused on our future and wanting to be successful that we disregard other aspects of life. I'm totally guilty of doing this myself. I'll have complete tunnel vision on school and forget all of the other things that I value in life. I hate to be the girl that's still talking about COVID a full 5 years later, but I do think that it still holds relevance in daily life. Our time in lockdown forced us to isolate and become okay with our own thoughts. In a way, it was a sort of social and societal reset. Many of us were able to rediscover the things that bring us genuine joy, whether that was a certain sport, hobby, or pastime. Personally, I explored my creative side and started studying portraiture. Although I enjoyed doing this, what I really discovered was that the best moments of life are the small ones. And this is such a cliche, believe me, I know. I grew up looking at and pondering a rather irksome poster in my second grade classroom. Shout out to Mrs. Beatty. The poster said, "The best things in life aren't things." I found that phrase to be kind of dumb because obviously the best things in life are kittens and strawberry milkshakes, both of which are real tangible things. I don't really know why, but this poster irritated me so much that the phrase has just kind of been jumping around in my head ever since. It was only a few years ago that I genuinely understood the true meaning of that statement. We could list things like friendship, love, and laughter, but really the best things in life can't be named because they're a feeling, and one that's unique to all of us. I had some rough moments in my early high school years, but after having that realization, I decided to fully commit myself to a specific little 3-letter word. And that word has since changed my life innumerably. This word is joy. This shifted mindset of gratitude and appreciation allowed me to recognize the beauty that each and every day holds. Every day on earth is a gift. It's a clean slate, completely fresh with new possibilities. Did you know? As humans, we make over 35,000 choices every single day. 35,000! They could range from small, insignificant ones, like deciding between your right and left hand to raise in class, or much larger, like clicking confirm on a college enrollment deposit. I try to keep the word joy in mind when I consciously make decisions. It's amazing how a positive mindset can affect this sequence and alter your entire day, or even the next couple of days for the better. To get one thing clear, I'm not saying that the only emotion you're allowed to feel is joy. Of course, feel all of your emotions. Don't suppress those. Instead, what I'm saying is to recognize the choices that present themselves every day and find what is going to give you the most long-term joy. Why not seize every possible opportunity to live your life to its fullest potential? We have free will, so swim in the ocean at sunrise, dance when you hear a good beat, and seek the things that bring you smiles. We're so focused on our grades and future careers that it can be difficult to remember that we're young and have so much life to live. So many years of exciting possibilities. Your life is your storybook, and you're the author. So start now, put pen to paper, and write one thrilling novel. And to my fellow seniors, I can't wait to read the wonderful stories that you're writing, one chapter at a time. Thank you. And next up, I'd like to introduce Joseph Kietwen.
Wow, guys, I'm glad that you're so excited. We're laughing already, and I haven't said anything. So, hello, as Morgan has said, I'm Kietwen. Good afternoon to everybody. I'd like to start this speech off by thanking Mr. Martin, school staff, and all the teachers for your continued dedication and support of our education in the past 4 years. So, Since I know that everybody is very excited to receive their diplomas, I'll keep things very brief, starting with an hour-long digression on quantum mechanics. Just kidding. Specifically, I actually want to talk about regret. Specifically, the greatest regret that I've had in the long, but also very short time that I've had at Rancho. No, it isn't the B that I got on the trimester 2 AP Lit final. What I really truly regret is not asking my crush out to prom. Thank you, guys. I'm an introvert, and as a result, I have a lot of difficulty when talking to strangers. But when I talked with her, it was like my heart was sailing out on the open ocean. I never felt so comfortable with a crush in my life. So you know what I did? I hesitated. I didn't ask her out to prom, but hoped that somehow she would end up being there. And you know what? She didn't show up. I never saw her again. What stopped me then is one of the most powerful forces in my life, fear. When I started out at Rancho Campana, I had a lot of fears. I feared that I wouldn't make any friends, because it took me 6 years to make more than one friend in middle school. But things were different at Rancho. I discovered that by just being myself, I was able to make friends, lots of them. This year, our group of 14 tackled one of the most difficult things that I've ever done, NASA's App Development Challenge. Going in as the club president, I'll let you in on a little secret. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know the language that we were coding in. I only understood about half of the requirements, and I had no idea how to coordinate multiple people to complete outreach projects, 3D models, etc. I was scared out of my mind, but I decided this time I wouldn't let fear stop me. So we charged in. Together, we learned, coded, created, coordinated, calibrated, calculated. I collaborated on creating our video script in a tiny cubicle at my friend's house, which would have probably broken several labor laws. We ended up being amongst the finalists interviewed by NASA. I went from having no friends when I set foot on campus 4 years ago to having the best team of friends I could ever ask for. But I don't want you to come away from this thinking that I was some kind of superhuman for all that. Even during the challenge, I was constantly afraid. In fact, many times I was paralyzed by my own fears. But like Sisyphus pushing rocks up a hill, our battle with fear is a constant struggle. Unlike Sisyphus, though, it's not pointless. So yes, fear can be your constant companion. But the only thing bigger than what you fear is your fear of it. So square up with that fear. And if you're still afraid, I'd like to discuss a maybe slightly nerdy topic for real now. Chaos theory. I like to hear the enthusiasm. A chaotic system is not actually defined by how much it resembles my room. The hallmark of a chaotic system is that they are extremely sensitive to initial conditions. The classic example is the atmosphere. If a butterfly flaps its wings in Brazil, it causes a hurricane in Texas. But what's the point? The point is that the effect of an action is not proportional to its size. That is, little things can have big effects. One of those small chaotic actions which has propelled me so far is my best friend Ethan Lee's gesture of friendship. Gesture of friendship from the very beginning. He sat down with a complete stranger and talked to me. So make small steps towards overcoming that anxiety and make small actions that speak volumes. Achieving greatness is not about being recognized. It's about leaving those with whom we cross paths with a little more happiness and hope. Coming out of this graduation, I don't want you to be not afraid. I want you to face the fear of raising your hand in a silent room, to face the fear of smiling at a stranger, to face your fear of not knowing, to face your fear of rejection, to face whatever it is that you struggle with. Because if a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil can make a hurricane in Texas, then together, let's face our fears and make it rain. Thank you. Mr. Martin, I think we are ready for our diplomas now.
One more time for all our student speakers. Let's get to it. It is the policy of the Oxnard Union High School District that the principals certify that students have met the prerequisites of graduation. As principal of Rancho Campana High School, I certify to school board member Dr. Maria Estrada and other other members of the school board of the Oxnard Union High School District, and to Superintendent Dr. Tom McCoy and the administrative staff of the Oxnard Union High School District that the seniors before you from Rancho Campana High School, class of 2025, have met the requirements as prescribed by the Oxnard Union High School District and the state of California to receive their diplomas.
On behalf of the Oxnard Union High School District, I accept and congratulate the graduating class of 2025.
Jacqueline Kyra Renante Abutin.
Zeta Esther Reese.
Colin Eugene Connaughton.
Emerson Maeve Singleton.
Sheila Caballero Corpus.
Morgan Grace Wilkinson.
Phoebe Jane Davies.
Brooktawit Zode Abate.
Luke Edward Jones.
Campbell Siri Brown.
Ethan Yumin Lee.
Rafe Ibrahim Hazayan.
Joseph Kiet Tuan Nguyen.
Justin Philip Jacobs.
Wendy Estela Rebelledo Castellanos.
Claire Seun Kim.
Elise Madeline Swartz.
Sophia Priscilla Meliton.
Hannah Talvi Tran.
Aiden Rose Williams.
Sophia Noel Tracy.
Troy Desmond Wilson.
Jamel Omar Abueta.
Isabella Tolentino Baron.
Omar Benjamin Almaguer.
Logan Douglas Barris.
Emily Grace Angel.
Elijah John Beckner.
Jason Morris Arcee.
Newlin Taku Inuzuka Bernhardt.
Natalie Momoko Arimura.
Piper Violet Viñas.
Braden David Arnold.
Brandon Michael Booth.
Kim Tien Aoyung.
Mackenzie Lee Bauer.
Gerardo Gonzalez Avila.
Olivia Dawn Boyd.
James Jaden Ayala.
Colton Todd Buckskemper.
Caden Kinsell Banks.
Sparrow James Cabral.
Casey Evan Calcinas.
Ashley Elizabeth Cheng.
Lila Irene Campbell.
Dylan Chua.
Sophie Grace Campbell.
Corey Clark.
Hassan Kozima Kampwala.
James Vicuña Collins.
Sophia Marie Caro.
Elizabeth Sapphire Colston.
Gabriel Heath Carson.
Kayla Marie Garcia Cruz.
Jonathan Cesario.
James Wesley Curtis.
Cruz Allen Chavez.
Anna Grace Dahlquist.
Maximiliano Chavez.
Jeremiah Lee Davis.
Trevor Laird Cheney.
Timerlin Tablechin.
Finn Fiore Delgado.
Mia Luna Fernandez.
Leah Alejandra Dina.
Rian Joseph Sweeney Filipinas.
Dave Jode Singh Dhaliwal.
Emma Grace Finn.
Harsagar Singh Dhaliwal.
Matthew David Foster.
Liliana Elena Diaz.
Isabella Jade Gallegos.
Audrey Jean DeLay.
Angelica Bricia Garcia.
Gavin Terry Duhamel.
Jasmine Giselle Sierra Garcia.
James Paul Alcala Dunn.
Sophia Roselyn Garcia.
Bella Emily Eller.
Valeria Garcia Landeros.
Frida Nayeli Fernandez.
Ella Annalane Garner.
Megan Nicole Gilliland.
Joseph Lee Hollis.
Sabrina Yellow Gilmer.
Holly Marie Howerton.
Carter Jeffrey Jin.
Braden Brooks Huber.
Ashton Robert Grass.
Madison Larissa Ibarra.
Jacqueline Nicole Gutierrez.
Oliver Jan Ivanchik.
Jeremiah Douglas Hogg.
Rashid Jabaya.
Angel Hernandez.
Ian Gunther Jacobson.
Derek Russell Herrera.
Badad Jaffapur.
Soleil Evangeline Hidalgo.
Amelia Joy Jenkins.
Owen Robert Higby.
Zoe Gabrielle Jinko.
Abel Jacob Juarez.
Cameron Eric Lubeck.
Gustavo Eufemio Juarez.
Amir Luster.
Elia Senna King.
AJ Ma.
Zachary Alexander Kinch.
Blake Allen McLean.
Sochi Suzanne Colenzis.
Thomas James Madsen.
Zoe Matilda Krill.
Misiela Ose Mayava.
Mia Suli Kuski.
Larissa Marano Parcelo.
Camila Natalia Lesky.
Jacob Matthew Martinez.
Matthew David Loera.
Joel Christian Massey.
Brandon Alejandro Lopez.
Ruben Manuel Mata.
Danielle Marie Maxwell.
Allison Nagulyak.
Jaden Liam McGraw.
Georgiana Montez Nava.
Grace Catherine Meyer.
Hirotoshi Oliver Okamura.
Braden Michaud.
Yuri Jane Chantel Diaz Oliviano.
Brandon Al Michaud.
Jada Ortega.
Glenn Alexander Miller.
Emma Miley Oso.
Sierra Cecilia Miller.
Kaylin Evangeline Ott.
Isabella Molina.
Diego Perez.
Liliana Jean Mornsey.
Natalie Pham.
Jacob Preston Mueller.
Jamie Lynn Poole.
Ileana Celeste Preciado.
Victoria Lucia Rodriguez.
John Owen Claiborne Price.
Celine Mariah Rosales.
Quinn Ellie Putzel.
Sam Russo.
Jimmy Jams Catan.
Raylene Rush.
Jackson Fergus Quinn.
Ozzy Jaden Ruvarkala.
Milani Victoria Ramirez.
Emma Catherine Sage.
Ariana Gracie Ramos.
Michaela Adeline Sargent.
Sebastian Elias Rangel Vargas.
Cameron Baum Sarafan.
James Elias Rickwald Schmidt.
Faith Trinity Sawyer.
Ryder Rocha.
Noah Michael Sugar.
Ethan Michael Scholl.
Alana Hayden Tillis.
Stephen David Serena.
Samir Tipnis.
Logan Kumar Sheel.
Caleb Bernard Tolentino.
Savannah Grace Smith.
Andrew Dallas Torres.
Isabella Maria Solorzano.
Jacob Torres.
Maria Ehab Sonbol.
Kai Tran.
Ella Carlotta Sontag.
Fu Kang Tran.
Daniel Raj Sugnandan.
Rigoberto Tizoc Vargas.
Brandon Tat.
Gianna Marie Vasquez.
Luis Tejas.
Tanya Michelle Velasco.
Isaiah Paul Villavicencio.
Mia Ray Willingham.
Hannah Manako Wahoviak.
Nathan Paul Wilson.
Haley Eve Wondolowski.
Maria de los Angeles Zapien.
Libby Sophia Wiracody.
Andrew Zhang.
Iris Sherrick White.
All right, good afternoon, esteemed colleagues, board members, parents, family, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Going off script for a second, don't worry, Dr. McCoy, but I have to tell you, I did not hear any of our speeches today from any of our student speakers, so if there's any similarities, I apologize, or maybe there's just a kismet there. But anyways, as I stand before you here, seeing you on the precipice of a new chapter, I see a future filled with boundless potential, but also some daunting challenges that is the great, exhilarating unknown. It's been fantastic to get to know you all, but now you have the world in front of you ready to conquer. You have the optimism of youth and the time to do so many things. You have the opportunity to do and be anything you want. However, as you step forward, it's natural to seek guidance and to search for meaning in a world that often feels bewildering. You may face bureaucratic mazes, hopefully not here, struggle against systems that seem indifferent to your individual hopes and dreams. You might experience moments of profound isolation, grappling with a world you don't understand in a time governed by rules you didn't write. The anxiety of the unknown, the feeling of being a small cog in a vast machine, these are all part of what I would like to call the human condition. We all do. But yet, in the face of all this absurdity, even when confronted with perceived limitations, you can find a path forward. Albert Camus, in his exploration of the myth of Sisyphus, reminds us that the struggle itself can be a source of meaning. You may be pushing a boulder uphill, an endless task, but isn't that very act of pushing that you assert your freedom and dignity? You choose your attitude, and you can find your meaning. Dostoevsky, in his consideration of the human soul, showed that we have the capacity for both incredible suffering, but also boundless love. He understood the weight of human suffering and the agony of choice. You may grapple with your own internal conflicts, your own sense of right and wrong, but Dostoevsky also showed us the power of redemption, the importance of compassion, and the enduring strength of the human spirit. He reminds us that even in our brokenness, we are capable of profound connection and love. So every speech I've written usually involves my daughter in some way, but this time I'm actually going to include my sons. Once a month, I send them a little quote or something from a Stoic philosopher, because I believe the Stoics can offer us a framework for navigating this complex world. The Stoics, like Seneca or Marcus Aurelius, understood the unpredictable nature of life. They taught us that while we cannot control external events, we can control our response to them. We can cultivate inner peace by focusing on what is within our sphere of influence, our thoughts, our actions, and our character. They remind us of several key principles. Focus on virtue. True success, they argue, lies not in external achievements, but living a life of virtue, wisdom, justice, temperance, courage. Find your values in a seemingly valueless world. Accept what you can't control. Amor fati. Love your fate. Life will inevitably throw curveballs. Embrace them. Accept them. Don't waste your energy railing against the inevitable. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the obstacle in the path is the path. Control your perceptions. It's not events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Choose to see your challenges as opportunities for growth. Practice gratitude for what you have rather than dwelling on what you lack. Live in accordance with nature. This doesn't mean retreating to the wilderness. You can do that if you want. It means understanding the natural order of the universe and your place within it. It means living in harmony with reason and with our fellow human beings. Remember mortality. Memento mori. The Stoic reminder of our mortality is not meant to be morbid, but rather to inspire us to live each and every day with intention and purpose. Don't postpone joy. Don't delay acts of kindness. Class of 2025, as you leave Rancho Campana, embrace the uncertainty that lies ahead, not with fear, but with courage and resilience. Strive to live lives of meaning not defined by external success, but your inner character. Be compassionate to yourselves and to others. Recognize our shared humanity in all its messy and glorious complexity. Find joy in the struggle, wisdom in adversity, and connection in a world that often feels isolating. So, all right, class of 25, I always say I'm going to miss a class, but this one I really mean it. I wanted to add some of you guys in my speech, but there are just too many of you. So whether you are dancing in a show, whether you're trying to hack into a computer, whether you're in your MA or vet programs, I'm training you to box, or seeing you driving your El Camino, playing guitar, getting in shape, working tech in the pack, or just trying to get that perfect high five, you are all so unique. So go out there, make your life your own, paint your own canvas for your existence. Congratulations. Here it is, graduates. Please stand and thank your parents. And now Sheila Corpus will lead us in the turning of the tassels. Sheila.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know we're waiting for this one. The moving of the tassel symbolizes the end of our high school years and the beginning of our future as high school graduates. When we move the tassel from right to left, we will officially be graduates of Rancho Campana High School. On the count of 3, will the Rancho Campana class of 2025 move their tassels from right to left. You guys ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Graduates, please remain standing for the singing of our alma mater by RCHS choir. Thank you.
I'm proud to present to you the graduates 2025 Rancho Campana High School. You're not getting them back now, sorry. All right, please join me in a round of applause. Audience, please remain seated until all the graduates recess. Then you can go find them over here on our field. Thank you and congratulations.
All your things.